What's up, Facebook Live? Joe coming out of the house after a long day of being indoors. I want to come out here and get some of this fresh air outside here. As you can see, it's an absolutely gorgeous evening here. Last night was pitch black when I came out here, not like a couple weeks ago when we came out here and that moon was shining. I want to give you some insights from today. And I was just done watching a movie, Just Mercy, starring Jamie Foxx on Amazon Prime. I was talking to my good friend Deep today. What's up, Not Deep? Thank you very much for the insights. Hello, Michelle Haber. What's going on, girly? So we're sitting out here and getting some fresh air in the evening hours. I've been indoors for most of the day. Phone calls and book work, getting caught up on all this crap. And actually today I went about 50%. I slowed down, but I did not stop. We talk about this in our brotherhood. It's okay to slow down, but do not stop. And what happens when we stop, we have to reset. And when you reset, we go backwards. So as long as we continue to move forward, we can go ahead and continue the march forward. Good to see you, Georgia, always showing up. So I was just listening to a true story. This movie, Just Mercy, is based on a true story starring Jamie Foxx. Talked about the death penalty. It was down in Alabama, and for those of you guys who don't know, I was stationed down in Alabama. So I have a lot of insights about the South and Texas I was in for a while as well. So I understand a lot about what's going on out there and how these narratives play out and all this stuff. So I'm not going to get too deep into that part of it. I want to talk more about what this guy said towards the end of the movie about having conviction in your heart. Good evening, Jeff. Good to see you, my brother. How's everybody doing? This was a Friday here already, man. As fast as these times go by, day 163 just keeps on moving faster and faster. It seems like time is speeding up right now. But when I heard that guy talk about conviction in his heart, I am going to go meditate on this and go deeper into that, because I never really thought about that before. Right? I've heard about having burning desire and stuff like that, but to have conviction in your heart. And what the lawyer that went to Harvard Law learned in school and went down to get these guys out of death row that were, what I found out at the end of the movie, 1 out of 9 people on death row were innocent. And they freed over his law firm. After that one case, he went out and built this big law firm, and they freed over 140 people from death row. So it shows you that there is justice, there can be justice, but it takes a lot of hard work. Just like in our lives, it takes a lot of hard work. If you want to achieve the things that we want to achieve in life, it takes a lot of hard work. And most people are not willing to put in the hard work. So this guy went out there, this new lawyer, young lawyer, busted his ass, kept pushing and pushing, was all kinds of discriminated against and everything else. And who do you think you are? And all these things that people told him. But he had the conviction in his heart. And I was like, that's what it takes. Ultimately, that is what it takes if you really want to break through and achieve the things that you want to achieve in this life, and regardless of what it is. For some people, it's going out there and being the best musician. Other people, it's being the best sports people. For some people, it's building a big business. For some people, it's allowing other people the space to break through. So it all depends on what's inside your heart. So I want to ask you guys this evening is to go deep into, see, mosquitoes are super bad down here. Go deep inside of yourself and ask yourself, burning desire, what is that conviction in my heart that I am willing to do whatever it takes? There he is, I got him. Whatever it takes to break through. So I think for me, it's definitely going to be the senior veteran home. So I'm going to go super deep on this, because if you have conviction in your heart and you're in alignment with that purpose, nothing can stop you. Absolutely nothing can stop you when you have that conviction in your heart, when you have that burning desire. So I know that I did, and when he stepped out and put his neck out there and allowed himself to be humiliated and persecuted and all these other things, but he kept moving forward. He kept fighting the good fight in order to get this man free, because he knew that he was innocent. And he kept pushing, he kept fighting, and allowed this guy enough time to where he actually shifted the prosecutor. He went to the prosecutor's house, challenged him at the house. Hey, Teresa Young, there's a new name. How you doing? And at the end, the prosecutor agreed with the plaintiff, and they freed this man. The family was there breaking down. They tried every obstacle to put in his path to not allow this man to be freed from jail, so somebody else's family can have some sort of a answer to the death of the young daughter. So, and that's what happens a lot in life. And I've seen this happen before, even in my life. With one of the job sites we were at, with this guy was accidentally, something happened, and the cops showed up after we already got this thing resolved, and they were pissed because we got the thing resolved before the cops got there. So they tried to make it like we did it on purpose. So there is definitely something behind that. So I can see how that can play out. And then this poor guy was in jail for 6 years, wrongfully convicted. And at the end, he ended up having dementia. And it just shows you that also taught me the power of the mind. The mind can ultimately work for us. It can work against us. Our heart can work for us. It can work against us. So the habits that we create every day, and that's why this system is so powerful, to make sure that we're focusing on the things that we want in our lives every single day, getting a little bit better than yesterday. So tonight's message is about the power of conviction. When I heard that, it resonated with me, because that's what it's going to take. If you really want to make a movement, you really want to change something, you really want to make a massive impact, you cannot allow yourself to be distracted, to be humiliated, to be put down, to be forced to surrender into the ways of somebody else. If you got that conviction in your heart and that burning desire, you will find a way. The universe will conspire with you. But you got to prove to the universe and to life that that's what you want. You have to give it your all. There is no playing small. There is no playing halfway. You have to give it your all. That's what it's going to take to break all the way through, to allow that space. So I wrote a couple things down here. So you can read my chicken scratch here and make sure I covered all the bases here this evening. Yep, I did. Very good. I'm getting better at it. But ultimately, it's leaving it up to fate. You leave things up to fate, you're screwed. You leave it up to that burning desire, you leave it up to your heart, that'll allow you the space to break through. So I'm going to go deep into meditation right now and say, what is that burning desire within my heart? I'm going to set the intention for everybody that watches this message. What is the burning desire in your heart that you want to achieve? What is that conviction that no matter what gets in your way, you're going to keep on going? Keep pushing forward. Keep marching forward, as we said in the military. But we have to keep up the good fight. Because you can see there's a lot of obstacles getting put in our path right now. But when you have that conviction in your heart, you will never be denied. When you live your purpose each and every day, getting stronger, getting wiser, and breaking through, you will never be denied. But most of us give up. When things get difficult, when things get challenging, we give up. We have to know what that purpose is. We have to go at it full force. We have to stay straight and true to ourselves. That's another thing I heard there was about the truth. Being truthful. And eventually the truth came out and this man was freed. How many people are wrongfully convicted? How many people are blamed? How many people are put down? And it had nothing to do with them. It was somebody else. So you guys have a blessed and fantastic Friday. TGIF to everybody out there. Thank you for continuing to show up. Thank you for continuing to share these messages, the private messages I've been getting. So many people are reaching out to me. Thank you. We are all in this together. We are all one. When it's all said and done together, we're going to rise as one. There's no doubt about it. We will just keep pushing forward, Michael. Get that conviction in your heart. Find that purpose. Find that passion. But what is that conviction in your heart that's going to allow you the space, the time, the energy to push through and break through, to eventually so many other people that are in alignment with that mission, that purpose, will show up. So guys, have a blessed and fantastic evening. Happy Friday, everybody out there. Day 163 of 366 Facebook Lives. I'm going to go back inside here, chill out a little bit more paperwork to do, and tomorrow get right back at it and hit it hard again today. So slow down, but do not stop. Find the conviction in your heart, and when it's all said and done together, we will rise as one. I love you guys. Have a great night. Peace.